Glad you came.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. I should... Accio. No need to be difficult. Incendio! Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio!
One wonders if one's life is indeed carved out by destiny, or merely...
I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever. Rookwood's got
Accio! Professor Howard will never believe this. Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Revelio. Accio. Assignment's all finished.
some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Got a peek at the prefect's bathroom last year. I suspect
Confringo! Glacius!
You can't imagine how convenient.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Can't say.
I take it you're ready to learn.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice. Shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control. Excellent. You have it well in hand.
Hello, Samantha. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
I am. I'm hoping to get my brother out here soon too, since, thanks to you, he's recovered from his, vegetative state.
Glad to hear it.
In all fairness, I must warn you that I am frightfully good. Shall we begin?
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning. Accio!
Accio!
You'll have to do better than that. Accio! Yes! How am I to top that? Accio!
Accio!
You'll have to do better than that. How about that? I won! Good match.
But of course.
Accio!
Accio!
You'll have to do better than that. Accio! Yes! That was sensational! Accio! Yes!
Accio!
You'll have to do better than that.
Perhaps another... Samantha, about Summoner's Court.
I'll try not to beat you too badly this time. Ready?
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning. My brother's doing well, thanks to you. And he listens to me now.
Turns out having beat
Accio!
Accio!
What was I thinking? Sensational! Accio! Yes!
Accio!
How am I to top that? Accio! Yes! How am I to top that? That settles it, then.
Don't say that, Samantha. You're a fine player.
Well, that's very kind of you. Let's just say if I'm good, then you're better. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio.
Handy.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Nice to see you again. What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today? This will do just fine. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Could it be a Merlin trial? A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Our meet and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Safe travels, my young friends.
The door is looking at us. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Bombarda. Incendio. Defender. We need to break its line of sight somehow. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Glacius. Depulso. Accio.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see. Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's
Revelio.
even grander than I had expected. I'll be quiet. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Incendio! Revelio!
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Accio! Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit here and escort me.
Depulsor!
Matter of time till Ranrock sets it twice.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through his... We're being watched. By a door. Revelio. It's there. Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio. Patricus Totalis.
Quiet. Not quiet enough.
The finger. Bombard.
I won't rest.
Incendio. Revelio. Accio.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand.
Revelio.
Flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. If I'm translating this correctly, and
Revelio.
I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Defender.
Who is it? Is somebody there? Hello?
Incendio!
What are you doing?
Bombarda!
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boy.
Incendio!
This place is more complex than I had expected.
Depulso! Accio! Revelio!
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Depulso! Reparo! Defender! Incendio! Accio! Reparo! Lumos!
Lumos!
Wingardium Leviosa!
Only following orders. Leave your accusation.
Revelio!
Direction if you don't mind.
Petrificus Totalis!
What's that? Who's there? It's always my turn for patrol.
Bombarda! Pity! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
I've been fighting since before. Prepare to surrender now. Let's get this out. Someone, how nice of you.
Glacial! Descendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Better. Was that your best?
Confringo!
You can't stop us.
Glacial! Capulso!
I will make you.
Confringo! Wingardium Leviosa! Lumos!
You're like a clumsy
Incendio!
bum. My feet.
What's the point of
I won't rest.
Dead. Incendio. Bombarda. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Repulsor. Glacius. Totalis.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, I'll eat. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Clever.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Incendio. Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio. Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Revelio. Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
You're here. Good.
What are you up to now?
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned,
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Revelio.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Incendio! Defendo!
Confringo!
Bombarda! Revelio! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Capulso! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Confringo! At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Accio! Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
This room is taller than it looks.
Confringo! Levioso!
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Revelio! Incendio! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Capulso! Confringo! Revelio! Depulso! Accio! Revelio!
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Incendio!
Defender. Bombarda. Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Lumos. Levioso. Defender. Incendio. Accio. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Glacius. Repulsor. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Revelio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Both outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Revelio. Capulso.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Lumos. Accio. Confringo.
I need to find a safe way across.
Incendio.
Lumos.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio.
Perhaps moving bones towards the center will help. Lumos.
Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos.
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 Lumos. Reparo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Bombarda. Levioso. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Levioso. Lumos. Levioso. Lumos. Levioso. Bombarda. Confringo. There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Accio. Capulso. Accio. Looks like part of a student's duck. Lumos. Levioso. Defender. Incendio. Bombarda. Incendio. Bombarda. Accio. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius!
The student mentioned bones as the key. Therefore, bone piles must be what we need.
Wingardium Leviosa.
That's a lot of bone rattle.
Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Confringo! Depulso! Confringo! Wingardium Leviosa! Reparo! Lumos! Descendo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Revelio. Reparo. Lumos. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Rickety Bone Bridge complete. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. I don't think learning the Imperious Curse is a good idea.
Really? But we've no idea what may lie ahead. But I shan't press you. I'll have your back no matter what we face in there. Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Revelio. Incendio. Bombada. Incendio. Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa!
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Lumos! Revelio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glacius! Catapulto! Defendo! For a moment there, I thought that'd never end. Revelio! Confringo! And rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark side?
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something...
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. All of this is too important. For Anne. When we get to film, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks it matters. It'd only upset her. No, this isn't good.
What is it?
Felt in trouble. Attack!
Let's hurry.